We've had a little walk across from where we were a few minutes ago, Andy, to another one of the range, and actually we're inside it, as you can probably hear. It sounds lovely and quiet on the radio, and I can see the similarities, but there are clearly differences. Not least of all, this is a much smaller interior. So describe to us what we're in.
Interesting again that you made that observation, because the fact is this is only 7.4 metres.
Yeah.
So this van is only 10 centimetres short.
Seriously?
Yeah.
It feels much smaller. Why does it feel so much smaller?
When you listen to this recording and you go back, if you remember, we're talking about the A-Class.
Yeah.
At the front, not only does it make the vehicle seem bigger from the outside, it also gives that illusion inside.
Yeah.
I mentioned that you get the pinch point,
yeah,
where the conversion runs into the cab.
This is the pinch point you're talking about here, yeah, right where I'm sitting.
So naturally your eye line is actually a metre shorter.
How interesting is that? And the other sort of difference, obviously, compared to the two is that I'm sitting in what will be the passenger seat, right in the very front. Yeah. And in the other one, we had the bed suspending above us there and the illuminated ceiling. We don't have one of those here. No. So we do have that extra headroom, but it's a very different design of the cab.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, time of year, we're sort of 4 o'clock time now, we're sort of breaking into winter. It's a lovely time to see these vehicles because it really does bring out the colours that the designers intended for you to really appreciate.
The lighting's fabulous as well inside.
But what you miss is that natural sunlight that comes in, because it's a grey sky that we have. Yeah. So ordinarily, summertime, this actually does feel quite a nice open space. Yeah. It's just, as I say, with this time of year, it's closing in a little bit at the front end. Now above us here we have the bed, which again I made reference to when we were looking at the A-Class, that there was still room. This is actually still, I mean, I'm 6 foot, so I'm just going to stand up here.
There we go. And you still got,
and I've still got headroom.
Oh, easy. You've got a good 3 inches there.
Yeah. And what you have here is you have a recess in the ceiling. So this manufacturer has done a little more than most in that, to try and receive the bed and still give you that room. Yeah. That's where the bed goes up out of the way. Now again with an A-Class, it goes into the front, and you still have your seating area. With this, as the bed comes down, obviously you lose that facility. But there is quite a substantial cost differential between the two.
Okay.
And it's an evolution thing from the motorhomer, I believe, moving from coach built towards A-Class.
Okay.
It's not everybody that likes it, because obviously there is a lot of light that comes in from the front of the A-Class, and you don't have that conflict with this. So it's a very personal point of view, but the actual living space that we have from this point forward, it's almost identical to the other.
Inside, very, very similar. We've still got these lovely kind of overhead lockers that you would get if you were on a plane. We haven't got the kind of the quirky curved edge around the front of the kitchen unit, but apart from that, big bedroom at the back, ensuite one side, loo the other side, so very, very similar.
Very, very similar in the way that it works. This manufacturer gives you a large bed. It's a 5 foot wide bed, and it's 6'3" in length. Yeah. So that's bigger than the norm. Yeah. A lot of people that are 6 foot usually have got their feet banging over the
including me.
And your bed is probably 4'3". Yeah.